gets it.
Who's controlling the paint? The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Irving. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Durant with the basketball up top. Up a dozen. Terrific vision. Two-point shot for Curry. Rebound to Rozier. To Marcus Smart. He connects. The defender was in the vicinity. Let it fly, and it goes.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty. But this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Cousins to Thompson. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, someone I had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipper.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Klay means 2 points every time.
Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Livingston to Green. To Thompson. Has a look. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
To Jaylen Brown. Big slam. He looked like he was on a mission. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Bell knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Boston with the basketball. Irving gets it in the left corner. Hayward. That's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Backcourt violation is called. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively, get in the stance, and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Three-pointer at the buzzer. Almost. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Jaylen Brown from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Thompson. That one off the mark. It's no good. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Green. No good. Defense catching a break there.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Livingston to bring it up. Lead is 2. To Jaylen Brown for 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for Golden State, number 9.
Straight down the middle, 4-2.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down the ground and make a play.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Chick.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Thompson.
Team foul number 2.
And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Push it.
To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Durant. 4-3. Missed it. To Marcus Morris. Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Tatum. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot. Before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Durant.
Boston. For the Golden State Warriors.
And he connects at the line. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Curry. Durant.
Stepping in for
To Thompson. Fires the 3. That won't go. Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 2. Count the basket inside.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Kevin Durant has it. To Curry. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Thompson to Durant. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Tatum. Jumper's good.
I don't want to use the word streaky, but Jason Tatum tends to score in bunches. Let me tell you how. He's one of the most effective players in the league and most efficient at catching the ball on the move. A lot of players waste time in stationary positions or overindulging in triple threat jabs, but not Jason. He catches the ball directly and goes, which means he's the ideal of smart, decisive basketball.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Curry into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Number 11, Klay Thompson.
Lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Baseline draw. Marcus Morris, strong finish. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down 5. Over to the right side. Irving shakes 3 and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Easy layup.
Tatum. Textbook defense. A shot at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
Here we go. I got him.
Kyrie, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Durant. Rebound Jason Tatum. Horford. Irving. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
He wants it at the rim and scores. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Thompson, that's off the side of the rim, short. The follow won't go either.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Durant. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge. Like that.
To number 0, Jason Tatum. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. KD with the rock. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Thompson. Durant. Celtics able to clear the board. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Jaylen Brown really coming into his own, the third overall pick a couple of years ago. He saw his points per game go up drastically. Plus, he is one of the few people in the East that has the versatility to guard LeBron James.
Thompson down to Green. Inside, he scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Durant. And the rebound taken by Brown. Horford. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
As a team, they were on the absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
Thompson to Curry. Great feed. Cruises inside for two.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Cashes in for two.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Kyrie missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Warriors have the basketball to Thompson. Livingston to Green. To Sean Livingston. Oh, nice find for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Horford. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The follow won't go either.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Livingston to Green. Goes to the left side. Thompson. Rebound for Smart. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Marcus, the younger and higher scoring of the Morris twins, really made his mark with his team on the defensive end. When you think about heart and soul, maybe becoming the Draymond Green for the Celtics.
Irving to Marcus Morris. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The shot by Livingston, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Durant. Great looking vision and finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Rozier into the front court. The deficit is 6. Durant across the timeline. Up 6. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Green to Cousins. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Going to launch beyond the arc. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Curry to bring it up. The lead stands at 9. Thompson. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Hayward on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Golden State at the controls.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.